Hello, hello. I think that the idea of your highest self is actually a psyop. I think this because when you're constantly comparing yourself to the ideal version of yourself or the highest version of yourself, you're constantly comparing, you're constantly criticizing yourself against that version. Like if you make a mistake, you're like, I wouldn't have done that if I was the highest version of myself. I was this person or if I was that person. It's the same thing as comparing yourself to other people, except this one doesn't even exist. It's hypothetical, it's idealistic, it's what you wish you could be, but it's probably not attainable because you don't know what the highest version of yourself is unless you pursue it. And the only way that you're going to be able to pursue it is by being present in the now and accepting the person you are now, who you are here and now in this moment. And by taking that sting, by taking that jolt of pain that happens when you realize that you do things this way or you do things that way and they're not necessarily ideal for you, you accept that and then you can move forward and act and try to change those things. And so how do we do that? Well, we pick something, right? Say we want to be more assertive. We want to be more direct with people. We don't want to be as passive or passive aggressive. Maybe we need to learn how to slow down. Maybe we need to not jump to conclusions. Maybe we are overthinkers. Name a scenario and you can think of, name the thing that bothers you the most and come up with a strategy, a tactic to fix it. And wait for the opportunity, moment by moment, day by day, for you to employ the tactic. You know, and really quick, for instance, like, I want to be more direct. I want to be more assertive. Wait for a moment in the day where you need to talk to somebody about something important and take all of the fluff out of it. Say, I'm only going to say what needs to be said, even if it's uncomfortable. I don't need to be aggressive. I don't need to be this or that. I just need to be direct. And I don't need to soften my words. I don't need to, explain myself or preemptively soften the blow. I just need to say what I need to say and say it. And just always look for opportunities to do that. And once you do this, you do it enough, you practice this day in and day out, it becomes a habit, and that becomes the new version of yourself, the person who is more direct. And as you do this more often, you can do this with one or maybe two or even three different things, waiting for opportunities at different parts of the day to employ these new versions of yourself in real time. You know what I'm saying? We do this by sharpening our blade against others and situations, and it's like a sapling, a root. It shoots up into a sapling, and that sapling doesn't just imagine being a large tree. No, when the wind comes, it gets knocked over and it has to learn to brace itself. And when it sees the sun, it kind of stretches towards the sun. And over time, maybe that tree's a little crooked, maybe it's straight, but it's adapting in real time. It's not imagining itself as a tree. It knows it will be the tree. So we just kind of have to accept where we are now and flow with life and adapt and use life as a forge to help us forge ourselves into the person that is our highest self. And we don't necessarily know who that is. And honestly, the highest version of ourself may actually be something completely different than what we're even expecting. So, all of this just takes awareness. It takes presence. It takes being able to see the opportunities in real time so that you can, take advantage of them. So it all comes back to awareness. It all comes back to the present moment. Be present so that you can see when the universe and life is giving you opportunities to grow. All right. I hope this helps. Thanks for popping in with me on this short little video, and I hope you have a great day. All right. Peace.